I'm outside, so you may hear some geese honking in the background, or my son, my dog running back and forth. In any event, if you have a young child and that child, you get the sense they're not listening to me. They're not listening. Truth is, they may have a hearing problem, particularly if they're prone to ear infections. During the course of that infection, there is fluid in the ears that can block hearing. But for other kids, there can be other structural issues going on that create hearing loss. You can test for that. So, have your child stand kind of in front of you, but facing out, and do this. I don't know, can you hear that? Does this pick it up? Rub your thumb and forefinger together. It makes a slight little hissing rubbing sound. With them looking away so that they can't see you doing this, ask them if they can hear this. Do it over their head. They should be able to hear that. And you can do it to various degrees of intensity. You can rub your fingers really strong to make it somewhat louder, or really light, and assuming you can hear it, right? And you'll say to your child, did you hear it? Show them what you're doing before you start this so that they know what the expectation is. Do you hear it? And you can even test for lying. And that is to say, did you hear it? But you didn't rub your fingers together. And if they said yes, it's like, this isn't working so well. Come on, little one. Throw me a bone here, work with me. But you can go and see to what degree you or your partner or someone else might hear this, can the child. And then you can go to one side and say, which ear do you hear it in? Now, the side to which it's closest to the ear, that's where they should hear it in most, right? But you'll do this, and for some kids, they'll say the opposite ear. And they say that, when they say that, it reveals that there may be a hearing loss in this ear because they're actually hearing better from the ear further away. And you can do it on this side to test for that ear as well. You can go right behind their head and then from one side to the other. So you can actually do this, little hearing test with kids of any age. Well, it has to be a child old enough to kind of get this and be able to answer. That could be a 3-year-old, could be a 2.5-year-old, depending on the child, but likely not 3.5. And answer the question for yourself. Is my child not listening to me attitude or hearing loss? I'm Gary Derenfeld. I'm a social worker. It's important to investigate these things and not just assume that it's attitude. Take care. Bye now.